took close to 2 hours was meant to address issues around the opening of churches after calls from church leaders on the government to consider reopening the house of worship. Led by Bishop Philip Anyolo, the church leaders say they have agreed on a number of issues touching on COVID-19 and religion.
We have had quite good discussions, and we know and appreciate that the church together with the state have to work together so as to address such like issues that affect the soul and the spirit and the physical human person, who form together a community, now the community we call our country, Kenya.
Interior CS Fred Matiang'i noted that the government will continue to engage the church on issues of COVID-19 and more on measures to be taken in case the government considers reopening the churches.
As you know, in this war against COVID, we are moving towards a time when we have to make several decisions, and His Excellency the President wants to be sure that we are all moving together and that we take into account the advice we get from our church leaders particularly, especially because we know that they are not just church leaders, they are also community leaders, and they engage on a day-to-day basis with many of our people. It has been a worthwhile afternoon. We've learned a lot from them, and as you have heard, we pledge that we will continue to work together even as we approach the difficult decisions we have to make.
The church leaders are, however, calling upon all Kenyans to observe the set regulations meant to curb the spread of COVID-19.
As we appreciate that the graph is going up, but gradually we know that the efforts are being put in to bring it to level. And this can be done if all of us agree, first and foremost, to follow the instructions that we have from a human point of view, taking care of our health, keeping our social distances, being mindful of one another.
The meeting that involved Interior CS Fred Matiang'i, Education CS George Magoa, their counterpart Mutai Kagwe, together with the church leaders, provided hopes of reopening churches, though the date of reopening and measures to be taken were not conclusive. The wait continues. Eli Logova, TV47, Nairobi.